Okay, hi everybody. We're going to do a little bit of focus on advent calendars, particularly moving into next year. So obviously advent calendars are traditionally for the build up to Christmas, but there are lots of other purposes and uses for advent calendars throughout the year. And you can also have them in a different amount of days. So traditionally it will be 24 or 12. But they're also a really great item to use for countdowns to event launches, product launches, those sorts of things, and exhibitions. So, but what I wanted to show you today was almost like a review on one that I ordered in because I wanted to see what some of the top-end luxury advent calendars out there that have been produced and get my professional opinion on them. So, the one I have in front of me here is the 2021 Liberties of London Advent Calendar. So this cost, I believe it was about £225 and supposedly has over £800 worth of products inside it. So this turned up, got it a little bit early. Obviously I'll use it as a present, but when it turned up and I looked at the box itself, I have to say I wasn't particularly impressed with the material used and the quality of the box. So I'm going to open it up, show you a few bits and pieces and give you an explanation as to what I think should have been done with it. Quite frankly, a bit disappointed that a globally known brand and shop in London signed this off when what it could have been so much better with frankly very little effort. I did actually email Liberties and I've not had a response, but that's up to them. Okay, so basically what we've got here is we've got a belly band up here, so I'm just going to undo this at the back. So what they've used is a very basic cheap paper belly band to run round the middle, and then we've got an opening almost like a wardrobe door effect on here and the other side. So if I just open this and open this, so this is the generic pattern they put inside with raised sort of foiled numbers on the inside. So this is obviously based on a 24-day calendar, and each one of the boxes in here is all the same size. If I just pull one of these out and show you, open this up. The boxes are made from rigid board, albeit probably about 1.5mm. Inside they've got a little tag with a number on it, little bit of chewed up tissue paper in there, and then obviously, whatever the product is on that particular day. So that's okay. Internal's not too bad. The actual little boxes internally are reasonably well made, not too bad. They open in and out kind of as you would expect, but not great, mainly because of the way it's been constructed. The biggest disappointment with this box was frankly the material they've used on the outside. And obviously we are a packaging expert, and we produce very high-end luxury boxes for luxury brands. Quite frankly, I think the outside material on here is too thin. It's probably been made from 1.5mm board. I'm looking at it down here and it's already bowing because the board's too thin for the box. If you look at the upper part up here, again, the board's basically just too thin. If they'd have had this done properly, they should have done this with 3mm board and you would not have had any of these problems. And immediately the feel is much more luxurious when you go to a thicker board. So if you're interested and are working with us to do some advent calendars, luxury advent calendars, these are the sorts of details that we go into. These are the sorts of details we're going to talk to you about. Cost wise, quite frankly, the additional depth or thickness of card makes a minute difference to the overall cost. So hopefully this shows you that we know what we're talking about, which we do. And quite frankly, I was extremely disappointed when this turned up, which as I said, I'm using for a present. All they needed to do was use sticker card, a bit of attention to detail. Real shame, because it could have been so much nicer. So as I said, keep an eye out. We're going to be producing more videos on advent calendars. We'll be doing some big launches for this, but don't think that these are just for Christmas. As I said, there are lots of other events throughout the year where you can use advent calendars, or we're calling them countdown calendars to product launches, and you can put various items in here. We can custom make them. You're not stuck with doing 24 days or 12. If you want us to make you a 10-day countdown, we can do that, no problem as well. So hopefully that's been useful. A little bit of a review of a high-end box, or supposedly high-end box, from a client, from a high-end, well-known company, and this is their 2021 one, as I mentioned. Pretty disappointing. So if anybody from Liberty sees this, please feel free to give me a call. Yeah, hope that's been helpful. Thanks very much.